Victory go with Greg Olson, the rookie Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Play action. It's Sanders. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
Get it? Hot 70, hot 70.
To throw is Sanders. Downfield for Njoku. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Ready up. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Let's go.
On play action, Shador. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back and is very close to a first down.
Complete to
19-18.
It's a gain of 15. Brings up second and inches.
They go with the rookie out of Ohio State, Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Now, Shador. And caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12. And a first down.
Ready.
And the Browns
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Judkins. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That is Nnamdi Madubuike. There to bring him down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They bring Judy in motion. From the gun, it's Shador. Back to the undrafted rookie, Isaiah Bond.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Judkins. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play. Brings up
On 3rd and goal. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Kyle Hamilton. Past midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
They go play action now with Sanders. Open man downfield is Bannon, the tight end. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
Let's go.
First and 10.
19 Tiger.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They go play action with Sanders. He's got his tight end down the field. That's the Joku. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First down.
Liking 18.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike, but it does not pan out. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready?
Throwing again is Sanders. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
As Stewart on first down. A short one that is caught by Fanning. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's Sanders to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. We are through one. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready? Get.
Sanders will throw it. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Again, it's Sanders. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
To throw again is Sanders. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
See, ready? I'm gonna go.
Now Jackson on the move. Now he'll run it. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Now the first carry is for King Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his first touchdown of the new year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? Gotta be lying.
Tillman, the man in motion. On first down, it's Sanders. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On third down, Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
It's not.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Jackson now. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Flush to his right. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Quick, ready? Hey, Alf, it's hot.
Again, it's Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 20.
Hey,
That's
Ozzy,
another
Ozzy,
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
30-yard line.
Don't worry. On play action, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
Throwing Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Pass caught by Bond.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Go.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Browns first down.
Sanders going to throw again. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as the clock is stopping 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's the second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Looking deep here for Tillman. This one broken up. It is incomplete, so they go with the screen. It was snuffed out. And now it's fourth down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That's the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. On the give, here's Henry. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. On the run to the right. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. As Shador on first down. Left side, he's got Njoku. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's Watson now on second down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They pick up 17 through the air. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room out. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So,
that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
That boy Shador is taking a beating.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Number 5 overall pick, Mason Graham. They're on the tackle. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. To throw is Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
32-yard line.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Second down, Jackson. Out to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Here's first and 10.
15 yards. Good for a Browns first down. A gain of 15.
Off play action. Here's Watson. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. That is Darius Washington up from the secondary to record the sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. snap to Watson. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again here with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind that.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. On the move left.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Now Jackson on fourth down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up. From the gun, Jackson. And he's in. That's Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Tillman, the man in motion. On first down, it's Sanders. That one intercepted. He works free, right side. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get 2 pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Japanese Timberwolf. Ready.
Watson now on first down. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Pick by Malachi starts.
Watson's pass
touchdown throw for Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. Open right side is Likely. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Very short kick, taken at plenty. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The joke with the tight end is the one in motion. On first down, Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Gotta be lying.
Watson to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Roquan Smith, he gets in there and dropping for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Watson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, Jackson. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown.
His kick is good.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Watson. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Again, it's Watson. Flush to his right. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Like, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to change it. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the gun, Gabriel. Rolling right. This one caught at the 4. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. Enough pressure gets there, and down he goes. 3rd and goal.
A loss of 8 yards.
Let's go.
3rd down and goal.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these
Hey, good game, bro.
the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.